So I decided to try and play Kurtzpel the other day, which is a game that was made by the same developers who made L Sword, a game back in the day that I played drastically for hours and hours. I wanted to make a video just talking about the game. I was trying to make a new character, but what I found out in this game is that the game actually only gives you one character per account on Steam. You actually have to buy another account. So I went in the marketplace and I saw stuff like, you know, changing your name, changing your appearance, or just flat out buying another character. And fuck that. We are not buying another character slot. So I went ahead and made another account on Steam.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4!
Uncle Scrooge! Hi, Uncle Scrooge!
Just tidying up a bit. Keeping things neat.
Alrighty, so once we got the account created,
It's time.
we have the option between a male and a female, and oh my god, the jiggle physics.
It's time.
But
It's
we have an
time.
option between a male and a female, and it's gonna be pretty obvious. You gotta pick the female. Waifu creation kit after all. And there's a lot of options in terms of what you can pick and design your character with, in terms of like the hairstyles, the facing, the eyes. So we'll do a kind of a quick time lapse that kind of just speeds through, gives you an idea of what the vast majority of this creation kit offers. I'm not gonna go into detail talking about every little intricacy with it, but it is pretty cool with the eyes, how there's a lot of like kind of like pupil designs. I thought that was pretty neat. But yeah, here's a quick time lapse, and then we'll kind of get into the gameplay. So after designing your waifu, you get thrown into a training arena that's going to teach you how to play the game in terms of like combat, how to attack, how to dodge, how to use your like bow abilities, your special. I want you to pay attention to how simple the combat is. It's pretty simple, and you would think when you're playing in a game like you have a fair fighting chance, but you'll see later on that's not anything. Yeah, we have some pretty dedicated players in this fan base, you'll see, but what I don't freaking understand is Kurtzpel used to have a intro story, and the game used to offer PvE, and they have raids now, but they're nowhere compared to what the game used to offer. And what I'm showing is a kind of a cutscene to the game, courtesy of another YouTuber, but they had a full kind of cinematic design for the intro sequence, which I don't know why they ripped out of the game. They put a lot of effort into it just to rip it out, and it literally takes you to the beginning of the game, and then partway through throws you into the tutorial stage that we just saw, and then you get taken by this other chick to the hub world, or pretty much the lobby, and it's nowhere to be seen in the full game. So I'm just confused why they did all that work and then they just try to streamline the game by ripping it out, because some cutscenes make sense, and I understand if a lot, but for PvE that would make sense to take it out if you're not going to include that content anymore. But for the intro, dude, you should have left it in. It's just nothing but wasted work at that point, especially all the voice acting.
I'm ready.
So once you're done with the tutorial, you're actually going to be thrown into a real game. Or by real game, I mean it's a bot lobby. It's going to show you how to play the games, the deathmatch, conquest, and I believe capture the flag. And I just want you to pay attention to these guys. Like, they literally just come out and just stand there while your enemy AI is doing nothing and your team AI is kind of doing all the work. But once you're done kind of just hacking, slashing, you're pretty much just trying to get to the end because you're just trying out the game mode. Again, we got the beautiful jiggle physics. And yeah, you're pretty much just you're going through the games. You're just trying them out. You know, comically, I'm just standing here waiting for the flag to appear while my two teammates are attacking. You know, if this was a real game, everyone would kind of be just dogpiling on top of the flag, trying to get the freaking flag. Yeah, these games are nowhere near what you would actually run into if you're playing with actual players. Yeah, and so again, we are playing the Conquest one, and you could literally just idle while your team does all the work, because the AI are just going to attack each other. They're not going to really go after you, and it just kind of leads to this awkward thing in the future where you're going to be playing against a bunch of players that will just be whooping your ass.
Let's go.
I love the music that plays at the end of each level. Sounds like a bunch of just like YouTube tutorial music. Like, hello guys, today we're gonna be doing a wonderful kitchen recipe in my beautiful kitchen, and we're gonna learn how to make bread. That's right guys, bread. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. Or at the very least, it sounds like freaking church music. So now we got a promotion chance, which all this means is we're gonna be done playing with freaking bots. So we're gonna run out here and just wail on these guys. And yeah, so after the 5 deaths are over, we're gonna be able to play against actual players. And something that I forgot to mention earlier is the stamina bar. As a beginner player, you're not gonna be able to manage stamina well, and it's kind of hard to figure out what a good balance is in terms of managing the stamina. You'll see players who have played for hours and hours still struggle with this. And some weapons that are in the game, like the katanas, they're broken compared to like the sword that you get in the beginning. And there's just weapons that they outclass other ones. The only way of putting it. Some weapons suck and other weapons are really good. So now we're playing an actual CTF level, and all the players are actually wearing other costumes. They're not bots. They're not wearing the stupid school uniform shit. These are actual players. And yeah, now we are freaking dogpiling on the actual CTF point. And people are actually going after me. This sucks. And what I find that I'm constantly doing in this game is I'm like trading hits. Like the dodge system, there's no shields. The dodge system, like, you have to be spot on, but it's not like as good as like a good RPG parry system. So you're really just getting thrown around, and then if you dodge and you go in for the attack, then you get a chance to do some damage. And these games take forever, especially when you're playing by with actual players. These games are going to take a lot longer than if you're playing with bots. So farming is going to be a bitch if you're looking to farm for points to go towards weapons or gear. And yeah, now I'm getting combo locked to death. I'm stuck in this guy's combo. This is the shit I wish I knew how to do in the game. And the game didn't teach me how to do combos. The game just taught me how to play the game basic. And these guys know how to put you in locks. They played the game for hours and hours. And you are just joining for the first time, learning how to play it, trying to enjoy it. People are just going to destroy you one after the other. So after a long, gruesome battle, we somehow actually got the last CTF point and won the match. So, yippee-ki-yay. I played one more match because I couldn't be bothered to play Kurtzpel anymore. I played enough on my other account to know that this game is kind of bullshit now in terms of just the player base and just the ranking system. Like, why does it have to be ranked? It's not even ranked. You'll see later on what I'm talking about, but I'll just let this match play out. I don't know if I'll do much commentating on it because you're just gonna see me getting wailed on and me trying to do shit as a, you know, less than 10-hour player. These people have probably been playing for thousands or at least hundreds of hours, so
Not yet.
if there's things I like about this game, the combat feels nice when you're able to do shit, but a lot of times you're gonna be getting comboed and stun locked and throwing out shit as if you're new to a fighting game. You're not gonna know how to do much of anything, while a lot of people online and a lot of people who've been playing the game, they make it their bitch. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. They're doing everything in their right to get your ass killed. And usually with that kind of motive, it'd make you try to get better at the game. It would motivate you to try and learn these things, but there's not a lot of shit online that really explains how to do these combos or how to do these things, because this is a dead game. Not a lot of people play this game anymore, and I've seen a lot of people just idle in the lobby. They just show what they bought in the game and what items they have, and they just use it as kind of almost like I don't want to say a dating simulator, or, you know, it's more like a chat simulator at this point. They're in the worldwide chat just talking to each other, and nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, dude, they gotta really change the way this game's played, because no one wants to play it anymore. There's nothing fun about getting on to grind deathmatch if there's no motivation behind it. If there's no items that you can get. If it's all locked behind the marketplace, what are you really giving your players to come back to every day? You're not really giving anybody anything to do. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying my hardest right now to really do damage to these guys. And we're getting double teamed, and I think at some point I give up, because it's like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, I'm trying to preserve my mana, and even if I switch to the bow, like, they just go and retreat. And something I noticed is they have this weird heal function. Like, they go and heal. It's so bizarre. Right when I think I'm gonna kill this guy, like, he can just go and start healing, which is like, what the heck? Again, like, look at this comboing. Like, I'm trying to do the dodging that the tutorial tells you. Like, dodge, if you're in the air, you can, like, dodge. But I'm trying everything. I'm clicking the buttons. I even, like, got off controller because I thought I was being limited by the buttons to use mouse and keyboard, and that did nothing. So the game's over, and let it be known that I'm like a rank D player in this game now. I'm rank D, and I'm trying to see what their rank is, because I know for a fact on my other account I was playing against S rank players. When I backed out, I actually ran into the player as he was over by the, like, trading outpost, and I was able to kind of confirm his name and see his rank, and he's a freaking A rank player, and I'm a C rank or D rank. Like, that, how does that at all make any sense in terms of a rank system? Rank means you're playing against people same rank. That way you can get better at the game and feel like it's not unfair. But yeah, that's Kurtzpel for you guys. This game, although it looked cool for someone like me who's never played it, there's not a lot of new shit that's offered to players who are new. A lot of it's just to kind of appease the old players and kind of cash out on them, offering them outfits that, you know, a lot of people aren't going to buy. And that's what sparked my interest in another video that will probably be out sooner or later this year, talking about in-game items and why we grind for them. But yeah, this is just to kind of give you an idea of these kind of MMO cash grab games. And I hope you guys enjoyed the content. And until then, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more.